Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm going to go over some newsletter responses. My subscribers have responded to some of my email newsletters over the past few weeks, and I want to share some of the responses with you guys. Getting responses from your subscribers is super important because it shows engagement, shows people are interested in what you're writing about, have something to say. A lot of times it can be difficult because you get people who respond with good, bad, constructive, whatever it may be. You just never know what you're going to get back. So it's important to read all the responses, try to respond in a respectful way. I always do. No matter if I get a nice email, a vicious email, no matter what, I always respond in a respectful and responsible way because they're a valued subscriber. So I'm trying to treat them properly and let them know that their voice is being heard. So obviously my newsletter is called The Simple American. It is a 1-minute daily news brief, just the biggest 8 to 13 bullet points of the day of news in an unbiased, quick way, just to update people on what's going on in the world. So obviously the news can be kind of depressing, stressful, biased. So I actually do have a couple people that help me with the newsletter, making sure that my bullet points for the news aren't leaning one way or the other. I'm literally just trying to stay what's going on, just the facts, as simple as it can be. And so I'll read some responses here now. I'll put them up on the screen for you guys to take a look at, but these are all real emails that I got back, whether it be just direct response to a newsletter I sent out, or I'll put a poll on my newsletter and people can respond to that, and I get it in my email. So I'll share one nasty one, and then the rest are just positive ones that I like to get, just because they're reinforcement that I'm doing a good job in my newsletter and that people are enjoying it. So the first one was a mean one, and it was someone responding saying, "You're just another fascist rag, along with Bezos' ruination of the Washington Post." So obviously this isn't the most pleasant email to get, but again, like I said, you get these types of emails, and I just responded very pleasantly saying that I understood where he was coming from, and I hope that he stays subscribed, and we'll try to do things that we, within our power, to help him make the experience of reading the newsletter more enjoyable. A lot of times people like this might not stay on too long. Obviously they didn't like the product, but stuff like this is good. It's a slap of reality and it comes every once in a while. The next email response I got was a very nice one. It said, "Enjoy being able to pick the articles I want more detail on and always love the graphs and quote of the day." So what I do is for each news point, I will hyperlink most of them to another longer article or website where I got the news point from. This allows my readers to get more info on that point if they so choose. And a lot of people have been responding really well to that. Also, on my newsletter, I include a quote of the day, which a lot of people have really responded well to, and an interesting chart or graph or stat or post that I found online that I think people will find interesting. So that was a nice response. The next one was, "I really like your approach, short and to the point." It's exactly the premise of my newsletter. I just want people to be able to know what's going on really quickly because I just really feel strongly that people need to be informed. The next one was, this was very nice too, "Tells news without opinions." Again, that makes me feel really good. Like I said, I have a team of 2 other people that help me go over the news points, make sure that there is no bias, and I really appreciated that little note. Then a couple more here. This was a super nice one. It was, "Awesome recap of US and world events for people who don't have time to read a lot of news. Love it, keep it up." Again, that's exactly what I'm going for here. It makes me feel really good when my subscribers respond with something like this because it validates what I'm doing. So, if I get responses like this, it just makes me want to do this for a long time and just make sure the product's as good as it can be. And then just one more here that I'll share with you guys. This was a longer email that I got, but one that was really meaningful because it was a few months back, but just kind of the whole idea behind the newsletter and kind of why I started it. So the email reads, "Hello, I'm a subscriber to The Simple American, and someone referred this person to the newsletter. I'm reaching out to say thank you for providing very informative news. I love The Simple American, and I really never followed the news before subscribing to your newsletter, and now I love it. I appreciate the bullet point style, the unbiased information, and the links included, and the cool charts and graphs. I love the quotes you share. I appreciate all the effort you put in. That is incredibly nice. Like, that is the type of feedback you want on your newsletter. You want really engaged readers who are appreciative of what you're doing and the product you're putting out. Again, when writing a newsletter, you can get all different types of responses. I wanted to share mostly the good ones, but one example of a bad one. But again, like, this is just comes with the territory. When you're building your newsletter, the more subscribers you get, the more responses you're going to get naturally. And you kind of got to go from there. The responses are a good thing because you can know if you're doing something good, you can know what you have to change, and you can make adjustments along the way. Thank you guys for listening to this video. I hope you guys appreciated it. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, check out my newsletter, and we'll see you guys next time.